How can you use AI to envision a new product? Now, let me ask you a question. How many of you on here are contemplating a new product? Would you wave at me? Because I can't count it. Just keep waving for a moment so I can see this. Good. Good. I want to talk to all of you in particular. And I'm going to share with you an attempt to shape creative thinking. Now, that's different. We're not doing summarization. We're not abstracting information in the classic sense or the typical ways you see the LLMs providing you with the solution. Instead, we're going to try to generate some creative energy that might help you in the guild right now as you're thinking about your funnels and your prompts. All right, so let's go with the first thing. You'll notice that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces here that we're asking you information on, and there is direction. What you need if you want to do a level 2. Next week, I'll refresh your thinking on a level 1, a level 2, and a level 3 prompt. This week, we're looking at a level 2 prompt to help us build better products or lead magnet devices. And so my first step is to get a little more investment of energy. Now, in a level 1 prompt, it's just a simple query. It's fast as you can talk. In a level 2 prompt, we invest just a scant bit more energy. So all you have to do is answer this top piece that I have highlighted. When you get these answered, this prompt leverages this heuristic that we've been developing internally, and then a series of commands. All this gray, forget it. You're going to paste it, but you're not going to worry about it. You're only going to worry about this. And to fill in those blanks, you're going to answer this. So is everybody following the general idea here? All right, there we go. Let's start. We're going to do this with you, Mike, right now live. Okay. So here's the first step. You see that? Let's go down and do it in an application. Here's an example. So the agent, I say you're a product development leader. The context, I offer a course that trains people in becoming an expert at broadcasting. The task, we need to develop an AI-powered tool that will enable my students to achieve mastery faster. I want you to deliver the style, Warren Buffett. Like, I just don't want nonsense. Just tell it to me like it is. And you could change that using a big brand, using a well-known name triggers a remarkable series of interactions inside the LLM. I did not use an example, but when you want to double the quality of your output, paste an example of what you're looking for. Format. Now you'll notice that the format could be a detailed outline, a table, steps, code. You could specify length. All I am doing right now for format is I want a detailed outline. But what I'd like you to see is the white paragraph now has included in it the answers from above. Now I'm going to go and share with you outputs. Mike, I don't think I did use much justice as I could here in these simple answers, but it's a beginning. Okay?
Right.
And so I'm going to take here's what we do, folks. Now watch. I grab the new paragraph all the way down. I copy it all the way down to here. That's my prompt. Now I'm going to take that prompt. I'm going to go to Claude. I'm going to paste it back in here just like this. Now the whole prompt's in here and you can see the code is below. But don't worry about any of that. It's all right here. And I'm going to hit send. Now, as I hit this, Claude is beginning to respond. All right. Right now, it hasn't gone to sources because it's not on the internet. So it's telling you that. What did it just do? Did everybody see that? As a backup, I did this once, Michael, and saved all the work in case when I was teaching, I had a challenge. All right. Now, here's what I'm going to do then. I'll go here. I'll turn off web access. This is GPT. I'll paste the same prompt here. We'll go here while we figure out what in the world is going on with Claude. Folks, look at the outcome. It's beginning to outline an entire plan. Now, we're going to come back and look at its answer. But before we do, I'm going to come over to my notes, and I'm going to show you how Claude answered. Here is an outline from an AI-powered broadcasting mastery tool in 24 months. It lays it all out. Micah, I can give this to you exactly as we need it. And then it suggests I hit this command. Remember, there's a series of commands it'll display afterwards. We'll look at these. I hit expand, and then it expanded even wider. And there's some good, solid thinking. Now, I want to say that because a lot of times I think AI gets you into the almost zone. I think we got past the almost zone here, and there's good things here. And it's suggested, notice this switch at the end. I didn't write this. It suggested I use the debate command, which is part of its program that we developed, to compare and contrast remote live training versus AI stimulation training. Had I typed in that little switch, then it would debate its own answer. This is a way for you to start thinking. And I'm going to go back now and see what GPT told us. Okay, so GPT laid out all of this, and it suggested that if we want to expand, we can use any one of these commands. So let's just do the expand command. What is that going to do for us? It's going to provide additional detail on each point. Boom. Now, as GPT starts to answer, it's going to expand in more depth on all of those answers. Just to see what it does, I'm going to paste Claude in one more time. Let's see what Claude did. Did it malfunction? No. Now look at what Claude's done. Product vision, key capabilities, user experience. It's not enough depth for me. Now, that's where the commands come in. I can clarify, expand, show me all your reasoning, challenge, debate. If I hit picture, it will create a prompt for a visual illustration that will help me imagine or understand the point. If I hit /net, it will create a research prompt. Let's try it. Let's just say /net. And now what it should do is create a prompt to enter into a large language model. There you go. That you can now use to expand on your research. Further, if I hit cite, you know what'll happen there. Each of these allows you to get a much more detailed, comprehensive result as you invest your creative energies. Now, if I go over to GPT and I have their answers and it's expanded on all of its answering now, see all the depth, I can go back and just hit, let's let reason. Now, reason done properly, let's break down the reasoning behind each key component of the proposed AI-powered tool for training broadcasters. You see it breaking down the reason for each of these? Now you can assess the reasoning. May I suggest that if you think this is solid enough, good. If not, use another command. And that command you might use, for instance, is debate. Have it appoint agents and debate. Often we have seen in research reports with chain of thought reasoning that complex logic puzzles that could not be solved by LLMs in the past were solved when we used chain of thought reasoning, i.e. a version of what I'm starting with you now. This is a level 2 prompt. When you see the advanced level 3 prompts, you'll get more.